So you've started your funnel or your website and you want to globally modify like the colors, the fonts, and when you're building your text and everything, you also want to add more fonts here if that's not enough what you currently see. So how do you do that? It's really simple. Simply click on the brush icon here. That opens the global styling. Inside you find the text, the add font, the color palette, and the website layout. So let's go one by one. What is the text styling? There you see the default and global stylings for the different headings and for the paragraphs and different things such as the links, etc. So for example, this heading here you can modify to be smaller. Just like this, you can globally modify for your whole website the font of your main heading to be smaller. You can adjust letter spacing, you can adjust line height, all different things that you can modify. Keep in mind that if you have inline styling for a specific text, that will not be overwritten by the global ones. So the inline will overwrite the global one. So if you want to keep it consistent, just don't add any inline and just modify the styling from here. So if you want, you can also modify that for mobile as well. As you can see here, you can adjust again the styling and everything just for the mobile devices. You can make it smaller if you wish, and that will be global for the whole website on mobile. Right, this is how simple it is to do it for your texts. So how do you actually change, let's save the changes. How do you actually change, for example, the colors of your website? If you have a brand color that you want to add throughout the whole design to personalize it, you do that from the color palette. There you can see that the different colors that you have inside, which in this case is this green one, being used everywhere as a primary color. So let's say that we want to change it to red, and as you can see on all the places that we've used the primary color, that will change throughout the whole design of your page, of your website, of your funnel. It's really simple. You can use the other 4 colors, which are the secondary colors, throughout your design as well, and they globally will modify them throughout your designs. So how do you actually assign the different primary and secondary colors? You just click on any type of widget that has a color to it. You can see the global colors here, and then just the normal palettes below. So you can use one of those and globally change them, or just use any color that you want. So this is how simple it is to modify your colors. And how do you add new fonts? Adding a new font is very simple. Just click on the add font button here, and you have the ability to add one of the 900 different fonts from Google. So you select the design that you like for a font, just pick it, the weight of the font, and just add it to your website. Now it can be picked inside your website and inside the global stylings as well. We do not allow more than 5 fonts because first of all, you have to keep it consistent throughout your design, and we do not encourage using more than 2 or 3 fonts. And if you add more, that will slow down your website. So keep it little, just keep it small. Up to 2-3 fonts, I think it's optimal. And as you can see, when you add this, and if you go and refresh, you'll be able to see the new font that is now available to be selected. So just like that, you can add it throughout your designs. And you can also use it for when you're selecting here, you can select the new font and assign it for everywhere that you're using the H tag. So this is how simple it is to modify your text, add a new font, and the colors of your website. So you can easily, quickly, in a few minutes, modify completely the design of your pages. And lastly, we have the website layout. The website layout allows you to modify what is the width of your website. As you can see here, you have this kind of a width, which is normal, 1100 pixels. But you can modify it. If you want it to be more spread to the sides, you can do that from here. So if you click and adjust the width, for example, something like this, you see how wide the website became. So it really depends on what kind of a style you want to have for your website. You can adjust it the way you want. If you want it to be very narrow, you can do it like this. So you can see it real time how it looks. I suggest something around 1100 or 1200 is a great looks for a normal website. And you also have the option by default, most templates have with full width, which is the sides of the different widgets can go from side to side, but you can have it boxed. So here is how it looks if it's boxed. Basically you have this area on the sides that It's not used by anything. Basically, you can add a background of some sort. And something like this, for example, and you can see how it looks. It is a great design depending on what kind of a website you want to have, and it's sometimes it just looks really great to have some boxed type of layout. And yeah, you can play around and see what suits you best. But for the moment, let's keep it like this. And this is how simple it is to modify your layout, to add covers and modify the whole global covers as well, add fonts and adjust the styling of your text throughout the whole design. So this is global stylings and all these cool things that you can do and quickly modify your pages.